Hi folks, and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm here with this 2018 Toyota Corolla. That's an 11th generation Toyota Corolla, which is manufactured somewhere from 2013 all the way through to 2020. And today I'm going to show you how to quickly and safely put this Toyota Corolla up onto jack stands. So let's get into it. So just a quick look at the equipment which we are going to use to put this Corolla up onto jack stands. To start with, I've got my low profile jack. It's a little bit overkill because it's a 3-ton jack, but I really do like this jack. There's a review of this jack if you're interested. I've got this rubber mount that just protects the undercarriage on those jacking points. I've got 4 quality jack stands we're going to use. That's when it's up on the jack stands, and we'll show you where to put those safely. And I've also got a couple of wheel chocks, super important when you're jacking the vehicle so it doesn't move around. So let's jack it up. So importantly, the first thing that we need to do is to make sure the vehicle's in park if it's an automatic, or in first gear if it's a manual, and make sure you got that park brake on as well. So then we want to use our wheel chocks on the rear wheel. Just place them, one on the front and one on the rear, and that's just going to stop the vehicle moving around. So the first thing that we're going to do is actually jack from the front jacking point with our trolley jack. I'll just pop an image from Toyota in of all of the jack points so you can see the official points, but I'll show you underneath exactly where the jack point is before we put the jack on it. So looking in from the front of the vehicle, you've got this front toe point, and that's central to really the center of the engine at the front, and that's really securely mounted. So that is the point at which we're going to use the front jacking point with our trolley jack there. All right, so we just push our trolley jack in roughly to the center point. And then once we're under that jacking point, we just jack the vehicle up. So with the front of the vehicle up in the air on the trolley jack, we're then going to put our jack stand in underneath the normal scissor lift point which you use to change the wheel. I'll just bring it in close to show you exactly where you put it on the side of the vehicle. Otherwise you could risk damaging the vehicle if you don't put it in the right place. So looking in on the underbody of the vehicle, you can see you've got this ridge that comes along, and right where you're meant to place the scissor lift or a jack stand, you can see you've got those 2 cut out notches there. So you put the jack right in the middle of those. Now that's because that's got an extra strengthening piece at that location. It's going to be the same on the front and the rear. So right now we're going to slide our jack stand in here, just like that, into position. So when we lower the vehicle on the front, it'll just come into that cradle right between those 2 notches. And similar to the right hand front, I'm also going to place the front left jack stand into the same location. So with those front jack stands in position, I'm now going to slowly lower the front jack down. And then we can remove the trolley jack. Now with the front of the vehicle up on jack stands, we're now going to lift the rear of the vehicle up. I'll just show you the Toyota diagram again, but it's really awesome with the Toyota Corolla. They've got this steep jacking mount piece of metal which comes down. I'll pop under the vehicle and show you that just now. So coming in from the rear of the vehicle, underneath where the spare wheel goes, you can see you've got this metal bracket that comes down just like this. Just here, it looks like that inverted triangle. Now that has been put there specifically as a trolley jack mounting point to lift the vehicle with the trolley jack from the rear of the vehicle. So that's what we're going to do now. Okay, so you can see that we've now got the rear of the vehicle supported with the trolley jack in the center at the rear, and we've got the vehicle on those front jack stands. So now it's just a matter of placing the rear jack stand in the correct location under the point where that scissor lift would normally go. So it's exactly the same as the front. We look for those 2 notches in the side panel and we slide that jack in. And then we do exactly the same for the other side. So the rear left, we put the jack stand in the same position between those two slots. So with those rear jack stands in position, it's simply a matter of slowly lowering the rear of the vehicle down onto those jack stands. And then we can completely remove the jack stand from the rear of the vehicle. So there you go. That's how to easily and safely get your Toyota Corolla up onto jack stands. Now, if you want to get the vehicle even higher, as you've seen, I've actually put it onto the jack stands in the lowest position, and that's how I always start. If you want to go higher, what I then do is I come around to the front and I just lift it up. Maybe I'll go an extra 1, perhaps 2 notches higher, and then I'll do the same at the back. So I kind of concertina it front to back. I don't need to show you that because you can work that out yourself, but if you have liked this video, give us a like and drop us a comment down below. To get it off the jack stands is actually just the reverse of what we've done here. So you simply, lift one end, get the jack stands out, drop it down, go to the other end, lift, take the jack stands out, drop it out. So as I say, if you have liked the video, give us a like, drop us a comment down below, and in the future, if you're interested in learning about DIY maintenance and servicing on your Toyota Corolla, there's going to be a whole suite of videos on this vehicle. So you're going to learn how to oil change, check your brakes, replace your brake pads, maybe transmission service, who knows. But on the channel, we also feature, we've got a Mercedes ML Class, an Audi A3, a Mazda 3, an early Ford Falcon, and even a little Holden Barina. So if you're interested in any of that content, servicing, maintaining, and repairs, then do subscribe to the channel. But until next time, have a good evening.